experience because you wonder, who wore this before me? And you think about all the events that took place in their life when they wear this, and you're getting to have like a special moment where you are that person, and going back in time is just a wonderful feeling.
When Linda Holland and I got together, our original idea was to have a fashion show and highlight the different vintage businesses that are opening in Panama City and St. Andrews, but we wanted to give back to our community, so we decided to incorporate the idea of doing a charity event and getting food for the food banks at Catholic Charities and the Rescue Mission. And we were fortunate enough that the Humane Society also got involved, and we know that all their numbers are down, so we'd just like to try to set an example and challenge our community that the next time they have a gathering or a get-together, they may consider making it an optional thing to have people bring non-perishable food or pet food for the Humane Society, and we'd just like to put that challenge out, and we're really glad to be able to do that. We love our community. We'd just like to be able to give a little bit back.
There is some confusion about old versus vintage, and what we consider vintage clothing is anything that was made before, let's say, 1992 is about the earliest we'll go at this point. We've got about at least 20 years of age on a garment. The good thing about vintage is that, well, besides it's resurging in fashion, it's almost 100% made in the United States. So it's got that great all-American quality and craftsmanship. It's lasted all this time, and now we all want to wear it again and mix it in our wardrobe. You don't have to go all out and wear everything vintage, but just a hat or a bag or a blazer and shoes can make a world of a difference, and just a retrospect to your ensemble.
I'll be happy. Yeah, I'm so happy.
When I'm shopping for vintage, and I have been doing this since about 1997, I call it pillaging. I like to thrift and pick through any thrift store, be it a church store, and Salvation Army, Goodwill is really great, and they have good discount days and whatnot. But I look for textures and fabrics, because there's a lot to sift through. And if you know what kind of fabrics they use and what patterns you're looking for different genres and years, you can look at a whole rack of garments and see that one skirt that you know is 20 years older than everything else around it.
I think a lot of us are starting to kind of come together, instead of it being like a competition, we're all just coming together. We all love it, and we all love the business, we love the clothes, we love Panama City. It's not always a whole lot going on, so we wanted to try a little bit of excitement and fun for everybody. We have a lot of vintage lovers that are kind of like hiding behind closed doors about it, and they don't really know how to express themselves. So hopefully we're going to get a lot more people to be more comfortable with looking vintage, acting vintage. I mean, the whole idea coming together again. It was a beautiful era between the 30s and the 80s. So we're just trying to get everybody to feel pretty and happy about themselves again.
Let's listen to like a little music video. Oh!
Okay.